Hi, and welcome to my worm bin. Today's feeding is going to consist of a pear, some apple that I cut in half, a few strawberries that started getting moldy and yucky in the package that we froze, two banana halves that I cut in half, and some green scraps, eggshell grit, and some coffee. I've excavated the lower left-hand portion of my bin and moved it to the upper right-hand portion of the bin. Sadly, the sprayer system's working great. It only has two nozzles, so I've been focusing them on the center of the left and the center of the right, and unfortunately, the edges are getting a little crispy, so we need to maybe come in here with the watering can and spray the outside edges good. I think the middle's got good consistency. We're not spinning, aerating all of the material quite well enough. Well, my philosophy, which may go against the correct way to do things, is my philosophy is don't bother the worms and let them do their business. Some people's other people's philosophy is a more hands-on approach. Aerate, scrape the worms off their food, and put that in a pile, and then put everything into the feeding bin, and the worms will find their way back to their food. My philosophy is kind of like a hands-off. Let's not mess with the worms while they're eating. Don't disturb that food, feeding zone. Give it a month till you do. Maybe a little different philosophy. I do come in occasionally, flip the apples over to make sure I see the worms under it and the worms are eating it and not the other bugs. But again, my philosophy is more a hands-off approach. But we're getting to that point where we need to harvest some castings, get the worms into some new bedding materials. So we're trying to go light on the paper goods, but we keep putting in bigger feedings that are frozen, so gotta have some little bit of insulation. We're gonna throw some coffee in there. We got a load of coffee. I'm not trying to heat up the bin, but definitely want to use some of this coffee. Get some over there too.